More rain on the way through the overnight hours into tomorrow, which is great for the gardens and the flowers. You can take the inside plants out, get some of that moisture that is so needed for the gardens that I know you've worked very hard on. 8 degrees in Calgary right now. That rain is falling with the risk of thunderstorms continuing into the evening hours. We have a rainfall warning in place north of the city. Some areas could see up to 60 millimeters of rain. That could lead to flash flooding, pooling on roads, various concerns with that. Through the mountains, we also have a snowfall concern here. 5 to 15 centimeters falling through that area over the next 12 hours. Calgary area looking to experience about 20 millimeters. We'll have more details on the rain and how it's going to fall through the city coming up. Today we got to a high of 15 degrees, and that was this morning around 11 o'clock this morning. The normal high for this time of year is 21 degrees, so we are below that, and we'll expect cooler temperatures again tomorrow for Father's Day. Not great golfing weather if that was your plan to get out and celebrate Dad. We have rain continuing tomorrow morning, starting things off at 7 degrees with that rain. Tomorrow afternoon, only a high of 12 degrees with high winds. We could see gusts up to 50 kilometers per hour at some points through the day with light showers continuing into the evening hours. 4 degrees with that rain. We won't see the sun return until midweek when things will start to shift. But to start off the week, Monday 13 with some rain, and Tuesday mix of sun and cloud, 11 degrees. Jamie.
Thanks, Courtney. We got some rain, but it's a good thing for Calgary and all those dry flower beds.
We need it. The flower beds, the gardens, we've been working so hard on planting them, trying to bring them to life, and it's been really difficult with the water restrictions. And a great idea to bring your indoor plants outside too to get some of this rain. If you have rain barrels, make sure the tap is closed so you can actually collect some of it, because there is a lot of rain on the way. About 20 millimeters in the Calgary area north of the city where we have that rainfall warning in place. Some areas up to 60.
60 millimeters. Wow.
Yes, so quite significant. Of course, that can come with some flash flooding, pooling on roadways. So you do want to be careful, and that rain will continue into the overnight hours. So if you do have travel plans later, just be aware of that. Of course, driving conditions do change drastically when the roadways are wet and when it does start to become dark out there. We're sitting around 8 degrees right now. Barney sent in this photo around 4:30 this afternoon of the rain coming down. This is from the southeast looking towards the city center. Beautiful shot. Thank you for sharing that with us, and you will have plenty of opportunities to get photos like that as the rain will be continuing into Father's Day. Tomorrow, Father's Day. So many people looking forward to getting out, maybe having a barbecue, a picnic, golf game with Dad. Not a great day for that. We're going to see that rain continuing on and off throughout the day with high winds in the afternoon as well. So that will add to the conditions. But take a look at the weather alerts in place through the Prairie region. We have that rainfall warning, severe thunderstorm watch through the Saskatchewan and Manitoba boundary. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. We have a water spout watch in place. A lot of active weather and activity underway. There is where that rainfall warning is in place, where we could see upwards of that 60 millimeters through the Calgary area, looking at 20 millimeters over the next 12 to 18 hours. Here's a look at our current temperatures through the southern part of the province. Calgary 8 degrees and raining. That risk of thunderstorms continuing throughout the evening. Brooks at 10, Medicine Hat 17, Claresholm 13, Lethbridge 15. Starting things off tomorrow morning, 6 degrees. A good day to perhaps bring Dad a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and relax inside with a blanket. Cozy up. Not exactly a warm start, and we won't warm up that much from there. High of 13 tomorrow with that rain continuing. Our normal high for this time of year is 21, so it is significantly below that. And the rain will continue through Sunday into Monday. So a couple of days with those wet conditions underway, which again, the gardens need it, especially with those restrictions in place. So if you are able to gather some of that water, perhaps put out buckets, put out bowls, use that for watering in the days to come, because the heat is on the way and it will come with a lot of sunshine. So you will want that water in the days to come. Rainfall over the next 48 hours. So we're sitting in the 20 millimeter mark through the Calgary area, indicated by the blue, some areas in purple up to 40. Over the next 3 days here, Red Deer, Medicine Hat, Lethbridge, and Banff, you can see the temperatures and the conditions. So cooler through the rest of the weekend and to start off the work and school week. 14 on Monday, 12 on Tuesday, but then that warm up Wednesday, we'll start to see some sunshine coming back, 18 degrees, warming up to 25 next Saturday. Our normal high again, 21. So we want to save the rain from now because we will want it for the days later this week and next weekend. Jamie.
Thanks, Courtney.
Yes.
You don't know really how to dress out there in the mountains today. They're having the Banff Marathon this weekend. So, it's pouring rain one second and then it's hot and warm and sunny.
Beautiful.
And then, 5 minutes later, the rain again. So,
do you want to add in some snow, perhaps?
Yeah, because there's a possibility of that, isn't there?
5 to 15 centimeters through the Banff area into the mountain parks. So we have that weather statement in place, and then north of the city we have the rainfall warning in place, up to 60 millimeters of rain in some areas. It's a lot, but we also want to capitalize on this rainfall now, because with the water restrictions in place, we have access to water for our gardens and our flower beds. So preserve, save, put out buckets, put out bowls, anything you can to save it, because it could be great to use later this week. But we're getting some awesome photos being sent in of the storm today, this afternoon, the rain that continues into the evening hours. Dave sending in this one from Cochrane. Thank you for sharing that. You know who's not complaining about the rain? All of the ducks and grebes out there. Just water droplets falling off their backs, no sweat. They're loving it. Heather sending in this photo from Ralph Klein Park earlier when the sun was shining, taking in the beautiful day. Tomorrow is Father's Day, of course. If you are looking to treat dad to a golf game or a barbecue or a patio lunch or so, not so much. You could have in Carmen, 28.7 degrees in Manitoba. That was a hot spot across the country today. Willow Creek, Alberta, minus 5.6. That was our warm spot and our cold spot. A lot of active weather and alerts underway across the country. Here's a look at our current temperatures. In Calgary, we're at 8 degrees. That rain continues to fall with that risk of thunderstorms continuing into the overnight hours. Those warm temperatures still in place. Saskatoon 21, Regina 21, Winnipeg 27, and just under that 20-degree mark, Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto. So here's a look at the weather alerts. A lot of color on the maps, especially through the prairie region. So we have that rainfall warning in place, severe thunderstorm watch, severe thunderstorm warning through the Saskatchewan and Manitoba boundary. We have a water spout watch in place, and this is the area where that snow is possible, 5 to 15 centimeters. And the rain up to 60 millimeters in some regions. Heat wave on the way through the Quebec region starting Tuesday. Temperatures 30 to 34 degrees. So slightly different from what we are experiencing here with all of this rain continuing to move through the area. Tomorrow, here's a look at our highs. Vancouver 15, Calgary 13 with that rain. We will also see high winds through the afternoon. Gusts up to 50 kilometers per hour at some points. There's a look through the southern part of the province tomorrow. Medicine Hat getting up to 14, Lethbridge 12, Red Deer 13, Edmonton 16 with a mix of sun and cloud. And over the next 10 days, we're going to be below the normal high for this time of year of 21, significantly below Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with that rain underway. And then Wednesday, things really start to turn, and then we go above that normal with lots of heat and sunshine on the way, getting up to 26 degrees next Sunday. Jamie.
Not too bad. Thanks, Courtney.